Till then, as we wait for others to join live, how about we spend some time focusing on the breath and sending relaxation message to the entire body. Gently be aware of your scalp and just send smile and relaxation to your scalp, your eyes, ears, the entire head, neck, relax, smile, peace, throat, deep breaths, shoulders, underarms, elbows, wrist, fingers, palm, just sending message of relaxation and peace. In the lungs and the heart. The liver present at the lower right side of the body. The stomach and spleen present at the lower left. Just sending them smile and peace, relaxation most of all. Kidneys, lower back, adrenals, sending message of relaxation and peace. The urinary bladder, the sexual organs, down to the glutes and hips, knees, ankles, toes. Sending this message of relaxation and peace throughout all the cells of your body. Maintain deep and fine breaths. Right. So, welcome everyone to our class. I've been traveling for a while, so I'm trying to cover up with the classes that we missed. We already have our February schedule up at our Sessions with Nirmanda Akshat Facebook group. Today, we're going to work with the Archangel Jophiel and the topic is anchoring unconditional love. So let's go ahead with a short prayer. To the Supreme Essence, Divine Father and Divine Mother, our spiritual teachers, all the spiritual teachers, Holy Masters, Holy Saints, Holy Archangels, Holy Angels, beings of light, and all the great, great ones. We humbly invoke for divine guidance, divine love, illumination, divine oneness, abundance, peace, prosperity, spirituality, harmony, inner healing, divine help, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith. We request the Holy Archangel Michael to vacuum the space of the skull, to vacuum ourselves of all the fear based energies that we might have brought up consciously or unconsciously. Visualize a beautiful vacuum coming down from the sky and at a very high speed, extracting all the fear based energies through your crown, through your shoulders, the jaws, the space between your fingers and your toes. Archangel Michael and his team are fabulous for clearing energy. We request the vacuuming to be done also in a space where we are right now, where we're listening this session. Perhaps the place do meditation regularly. It could also be a clean bed, that's not a problem. But you should be in a quiet space. We continue with deep breaths. We request Archangel Michael to sever any fear-based cords connecting us to people, situations, memories, objects. Visualizing Archangel Michael waving his blue flaming sword of light, front, back, and sides, up and down through your body, severing any fear-based cords. And we request Michael once again to replace all that was vacuumed with bright white light, visualizing white, caulking white light. Filling your entire body, all the way from the head to the toes. Deep breaths again. And you can open your eyes. So welcome everyone, welcome once again to our class. Today's topic is working with one of the archangels of the light of God, and the angel is called the Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel, also sometimes referred to as Lophiel in some traditions. Her name means the beauty of God. There's the Archangel Michael class you can see in our list at the channel. Archangel Michael, as much as very masculine, very young energy, Jophiel's energy is very feminine, very yin, and soft yet powerful. So today's topic is about anchoring unconditional love. So namaste everyone. I do see some of you on live call. Ishuji, Nirmalji, Pujaji, namaste, namaste. Okay. So unconditional love. How do we define unconditional love? What is unconditional love? Do we even give it to ourselves? Let's go more basic. Moving beyond unconditional love, let's go into the force field of love. What is love? What is love? Your feedback is welcome. I would be more than happy to read your comments here, although a few of you are live. So, what is love, or what is love for you? Hmm? What is love after all? Metaphysicists say that love is the very glue of creation. It is the very glue of atoms. It is the very cause of creation through which everything stemmed forth. In one way or the other, as much as we are looking for ananda, for joy in our experience of life, at the core of joy, we are looking for a love. Sometimes you try to find love through a person or a goal, an object, an objective. Most of the times, we try to find love through the other person, right? And mostly people think it is about the romantic love, but romantic love is just a drop. If you consider love as the infinite ocean, romantic love is just a drop. So, love, some people might say, is the feeling, is the emotion, is the sentiment, is what you feel. But love, according to the metaphysicists, they say that love is the very cause of creation. You know, in few of my interactions with the so-called deceased loved ones, especially with the ones who are very evolved spiritually at the soul level, I would often ask them, you do not have much karma to balance, so that you can come back and incarnate in a family. Why would you want to return to earth? Why would you want to come to earth again? And they often say it is the love. The love is like a shining beacon of light that they see in the spiritual realms, um, which they wish to, um, I would say, experience, which they wish to experience and wish to relish or celebrate. So this was quite an interesting answer for me. We can keep talking about what love is and maybe not even reach a conclusion. So I would leave you at that. Let's now try to talk about unconditional love. What is unconditional love? If you have a pet, especially a dog, you would very well know what unconditional love is. If you have been blessed enough, lucky enough to be in such an environment where your grades did not matter much, where your looks did not matter much, where your achievements did not matter much, and yet you received love. Love, not in the sense of whatever you do is right, I will pamper you too much to the point you become quote unquote anti to society, to mingling with people. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about being adamant or not being willing to embrace one's darkness or false understanding of that. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about unconditional love. The unconditional love, the easiest and the quickest source is the self, yourself. You might want to push a parent or your partner or a sibling or your children, whatever, maybe someone that you look up to, but they may not be able to provide that to you. You can only provide that which you have. It is extremely rare that there's a person on this planet who loves themselves unconditionally. We are all evolving, we are all in different stages of learning to love ourselves. So it is very rare on this planet that a person is able to achieve a high degree of understanding of the self, love for the self. Love for the self here does not imply selfishness. Love for the self implies giving yourself the supportive energy unconditionally, giving yourself that nurturing energy unconditionally, and being willing to look at your own faults, being willing to look at your own shortcomings, and yet be willing to love yourself. There's a very interesting exercise given by the world renowned author who is no longer in the body, Madame Louise Hay. She talks about a mirror work. After the class, it's a good experiment if you would want to. Standing in front of the mirror, gazing deep into your eyes and claiming and embracing and affirming, I love and approve of myself. I love and approve of myself. I love and approve of myself. Try doing it for like, let's say 10, 12 minutes. You'd be surprised how many things start popping up. Um, the conscious mind, the logical mind would go around and say, no, this is not perfect. The skin shade here is not good. Maybe this graying of hair. Maybe there are dark circles. Maybe there's acne. Maybe there's facial fat or whatever. It's very interesting that the ego starts to come up with the justifications. The subconscious justification starts to come up to the surface. Many of you on the spiritual path, you have learned to love and accept yourself a whole lot, but are still long way in your journey. Louis Hay would often say that, regardless of whatever problem that you might have in life, the antidote, the solution is always self-love. You might say, I'm having this, I'm having that, but at the core, the deepest level, it's self-love, lack of self-love. When we learn to provide it to ourselves, things start to you might call it magically, things start to drastically shift in your life. Those of you who have been working with us for quite a while, you have experienced the magic of self-love by and by. I'm still learning about self-love. Um, it's really a great experience. Many times I forget about it as well. It's 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 still like work in progress. But regardless of that, I choose to love myself. That is the kind of anchoring that we want for ourselves at a higher and higher degree, right? So the experience of unconditional love, starting with the self, is extremely important. If you do not have a healthy experience, a healthy relationship with yourself, you will end up projecting that lack of relationship, that uh, dysfunction in relationship with the self in terms of your life, in terms of your partners, in terms of your friends, in terms of your connections. A person who truly loves themselves will literally be like a sun, like a physical sun, irradiating love and light everywhere. So, as light workers, if you would like to expand your light, that in turn will expand your wisdom, your power, your influence, so that you can serve the divine will, the answer is yes, love, self love, unconditional self love. Today, we are going to go in a journey with the Archangel Jophiel to tap into the so called dysregulations of self love within the self. It's going to be quite an exercise, and I'm very excited to lead you all into that. So, I'm going to give you a quick 3 to 4 minutes of break so that you can drink a full glass of water. I always emphasize hydrating yourself before the session. so that your system can handle these energies much more gracefully. Right. So I'm going to mute myself and I'll be back in 2-3 minutes. And again, please do not listen to the recording while driving or operating heavy machinery. This has to be in a quiet corner of your place where you pray, where you meditate. Okay. So I got a feedback that the voice is not clear. So I will look through on this. Nirmalji, Poojaji, can you give me a feedback on the comments? If my voice is unclear, is my voice clear, audible to you? I don't know how long it takes to show the comment. So if anyone is live out there, I see 5 of you live here right now. So if you are live and you can hear me clearly, please let me know in the comment. 2 more minutes to be back. Okay, thank you, Nirmalji. Thank you so much. As we wait for others, thank you, Sanskriti. So as we wait for others for a minute or so, let's just close our eyes and continue sending smile and love to our bodies. The body, the physical body, is a very strong aspect of the self. It is not the complete self. It is a very strong aspect of the self. Most of the times defined as the sense of individuality, the sense of the self. Okay, let's begin then. So it is recommended that you do our meditations while you're sitting. Please do not do this while you're lying down because it's going to be a journey, a lot of like self exploration about self love with the Archangel Jophiel. Okay, so with eyes closed, the presence of Archangel Jophiel is already here. Energy is deep fuchsia pink. Wherever Archangel Jophiel is, it's a very uplifting sense of energy. Just like Archangel Michael, she can also assist with clearing of the energy of the self or the space, but she does it in a more feminine way, in a softer way. And those of you sensitive might also experience the fragrance of the rose. If you do not have that, that's okay, not required. So, allowing yourself to breathe in the beautiful pink energy through every single pore of your skin. And maybe through the pores of your skin, releasing all dark, heavy, grayish energies into the pink light again. You're in the ocean of deep pink energy. Just breathe in, soak in this love energy. It is so generous, it is so free, like the eternal sunlight. Breathing in and breathing out to the mouth. Breathing into the nose and breathing out to the mouth. Breathing into the nose, breathing out to the mouth. Breathing into the nose and breathing out to the mouth. Take a moment to notice this beautiful pink energy flooding your entire home. Your entire home. As we request Archangel Jophiel to uplift the mood, the energy of every person in our home, including our pets. Doesn't matter what's a pet there with you, it's a cat, dog, or a fish, or even an amoeba. These days, people are also petting the amoeba in Japan. Continuing to hold on to the vision of this deep pink energy within you, around you. This energy is also very beautifying. As one of the mentors would say, it causes an anti-aging effect as well. I'm not much of a fan of anti-aging. I'm more about embracing everything these days. But uh, yes, she would say that it really beautifies the soul. It beautifies your energy. It beautifies your physical presence as well. So continuing to breathe in this beautiful pink energy. Uplifting, uplifting, uplifting. Deep and fine breaths. Can you already notice a gentle smile on your face? That's Jophiel. Now, with your eyes closed, I would like you to imagine that this deep pink energy has become very, very intense. So intense that you are unable to see anything in your room with your mind's eye. Yet you know it is safe to step into the unknown, to not be sure of what is next. That is the fun of life, the adventure of life that we chose as souls. The logical mind always, always wants a surety. But the soul has a different plan, isn't it? Now you notice this mist becoming thinner and thinner, and you find yourself in a magical place of light, filled with crystals and waters, the sound of birds. The most perfect place, the most safe place, a place filled with absolute light. Deep breaths. Take a moment to appreciate the beauty of this place. Notice the temperature is just right. And as you continue to admire this beautiful space of light, you notice a beautiful mirror in front of you, a full length mirror in front of you, allowing yourself to look into the reflection and verbally out loud you say, I love and approve of myself. I love and approve of myself. I choose to experience the magic of self love. I choose to experience unconditional love, starting with the self, through the self. For I know as I evolve in this journey of self love, I will be able to express my love, my light, my power more and more with as much grace as possible. Deep breaths. And as you continue to look into the mirror, ask yourself, why do I not love myself unconditionally? What are the barriers that I've set up for myself in order to freely love myself? Is it about a certain kind of earning? Is it about a certain kind of status? A certain kind of health? In which areas I have chosen not to love myself? What are the reasons I do not love myself enough? And with this question, I would like you to continue to gaze into the mirror, contemplate on them, be honest with that. Again, I'm going to remain quiet for the next few minutes as you continue to be aware, honestly, as to why you have chosen to delay or lessen the love that you give to yourself. Do you even love yourself? So, with that space, I'm going to remain quiet as you contemplate and reflect. Are you willing to let go of the past? Are you willing to let go of the past mistakes? Are you willing to tell yourself that you are good enough, more than good enough, that you are enough at least? As we continue to gaze into the mirror, please affirm together, I am enough, I am more than enough. I give myself permission to be myself. I am enough, I am more than enough. I give myself permission to be myself. I am enough, I am more than enough. I give myself permission to be myself. Notice how your cells open up. They simply respond. Do you feel more space in your cells? We have so much of love in our hearts, and we want to make others feel so special with the love that we have in our heart. How about we channel that love to self as well? I love and approve of myself. I'm enough. I'm more than enough. And as you continue to gaze into the mirror, you notice the mirror transforming into a large rose. A king size bed, large rose. And you know what you need to do? You simply need to lie down. This bed is charged with the energy of Archangel Jophiel, the beauty of God, who notices the beauty of God, who is in charge of the beauty of creation, and who knows how beautiful you are in your soul, in your mind, in your heart, in your body. And you continue to breathe in this beautiful deep pink energy of Archangel Jophiel, all the way through the head to the toes. Allowing every single cell of your body to bathe in the unconditional loving energy of Jophiel. As she telepathically tells us, dare to look at yourself as I look at you. You are a child of God, here to experience life on earth. You are a child of God, made out of love, made out of light. The beautiful rose essence, that fragrance running through our hearts. Many of you have become emotional, some of you are even crying and having tears, and that's okay. If the tears do not come up, that's okay as well. But usually the energy is so strong and so powerful that suddenly the memories flash up into the consciousness, into the brain, about different reasons for not loving the self. Some of you are guided to give a hug to yourself. That is okay. And Jophiel now asks you to sit on the bed, the flower bed that was prepared for you. And in your hand, she manifests a beautiful crystal, a rose quartz crystal. It's pretty dark, dark in the sense it has a lot of rose tinge to it. And as it begins to glow, she asks you to send this loving light everywhere on the planet, especially sending this loving light to your parents, your grandparents, your mentors, your teachers, your children, your partners, your friends, especially those who brought into you consciously or unconsciously that there is a limit to self acceptance. For whatever they did was their level of conditioning, their level of understanding. It has nothing to do with your worth. Deep and fine breaths. Sending out this light to your employers, your employees, ex-employers, ex-employees, ex-friends, cousins, ex-partners, ex-lovers. No, we're not trying to get in touch with them. We are simply erasing by the power of love any unconscious programming, any unconscious neural pathway that was activated due to their interaction with you in any way, shape, or form that limited your understanding of love. The unhealed heart often says that love is pain, that love is misery. The healed heart knows that love is absolute power. It is God. It is the divine. It is the one, pure source energy. Deep and fine breaths. Noticing the crystal ball becoming more and more vibrant, more and more warm. But there's so much ease and joy to it, isn't it? The rose fragrance is still very, very prominent. Again, I'm going to remain quiet for the next few minutes as you continue to beam out this loving light to your past, to your present, and to your future. Now sending out this love to this magical crystal, to the waters of the planet, the very air of the planet, the forests, the green belts, transmuting and transforming stuck, heavy energies throughout the planet as we have formed a divine network of light by the power of Archangel Jophiel. This beautiful pink mist continues to beam through, to travel through, run around the entire planet. You're smiling. Do you notice the powerful effect of Archangel Jophiel's work? It's very soft, very feminine, yet undeniable. The entire planet blazing with pure love energy. Nothing but love, nothing but love, only love. Where love is no longer a mystery, whereas love is no longer a source of pain in any way, shape, or form. Where love is just love, where people are willing to experience it with the self, with the world, with the people around them. The entire planet vibrating with the frequency, with the resonance of this crystal that you have in your hands right now. Noticing the entire earth beaming this love to the different layers of the atmosphere. Usually we have rainfall. We're having a love rise here today. It's not a rainfall. It's not even about falling in love. It's about the love rise. It's constant supply of pure love, pure unconditional love. Different layers of the atmosphere, beaming into all the kingdoms of life now. The plant kingdom, the mineral kingdom, the human kingdom, the angelic kingdom, the nature devas. Noticing the earth now overflowing with this energy, sending it out to the earth, into the neighboring planets, all the celestial bodies around it. Deep and fine breaths. Yes, love is that simple. Very, very simple. One ripple is very powerful. One drop is extremely powerful. Noticing the humming and buzzing becoming stronger and stronger. The entire universe covered in this most beautiful pink essence, sending out this message of love and light to the galaxies. Stars, constellations. Only love, nothing but love. In your mind, I would like to chant this mantra as you continue to become one with this universal flow of love. Only love, nothing but 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 love. With a deep in breath, return back to your magical place. With a deep in breath again, return back to the corner of the room where you started the session. There's a beautiful green forest energy, an orb of green forest surrounding you, a huge orb, spherical shape. Looks like a Shivlingam, a sphere, the origin of the universe. And please repeat together. I request my guides, my personal angels, to ground me into this moment, to ground me into this timeline, into this incarnation, to ground me into this society, into this family, to ground me back to the earth now. Noticing a beautiful green light coming from the base of the spine, emerald shining green light, base of the spine going to the earth, brownish green roots coming from the soles of the feet into the earth again, 3 meters, 10 feet at least, deeper, deeper, deeper. If you are in an apartment right now, don't worry, just hold the intention that you're directly connecting with Mother Earth. Deep, 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 deep down. Good, good, you're doing a great job. And please affirm together, I'm grounded in love, I'm grounded in light, I'm grounded in matter. I'm grounded in love, I'm grounded in light, I'm grounded in matter. Beautifully visualizing royal pepper light surrounding you, surrounding your home. This very clean space that has just been blessed by the presence of the angelic beings of light. Continue to send this green light into the earth. Send down to this access energy which is not going to be utilized by you into the earth and inhabitants for well-being of the planet, for well-being of humanity, for well-being of every single being on the planet. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. May all beings be blessed. May all beings be blessed. May all beings be blessed. As you continue to ground, notice the earth shining like crystal, beaming and shining, responding. Deep and fine reds. Let there be light. Let there be love. May humanity once again open up to the magic of self-love. So it is. To the Supreme Essence, Divine Father, Divine Mother, our spiritual teachers, all the spiritual teachers, holy pastors and holy saints, holy archangels, holy angels, beings of light, and all the great, great, great ones. Thank you all for your priceless blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now give yourself a great big hug for sending out so much of love and light into your life, into the planet, into the universe, and so many countless beings. You are of great service today. Thank you so much. May you embody love. May you experience unconditional love for the self. May you provide it to yourself. Thank you so much. Now, have a blessed day or night wherever you are. And if you are practicing other forms of intensive meditations, we recommend that you take a gap of at least 12 to 15 hours, right? And if you're still feeling dizzy, do some exercise, some jumping exercise, some gentle massage on the body, ground a bit more. You just share the grounding technique, right? I look forward to reading your feedback in the comments. Thank you so much. Bye bye. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet. Thank you. Bye bye. Namaste.